let me get this straight.
Okay.
So you're telling me 5 ethnic and cultural stereotypes use their magic rings given to them by the spirit of the earth.
Correct.
To fight eco-terrorism.
Clean up the city.
Alright. Clean up the world.
The world.
The world.
You got to start small.
Yeah. And when they can't do it, they use these rings to call upon their friend who is blue and doesn't wear pants.
Mullet.
And he has a green mullet.
Yeah, that's basically it.
How's this a good idea for a movie?
Welcome to another episode of The Nerd
And the Geek.
I'm the nerd.
And I'm the geek.
Also known as Spencer.
Seth.
You could call me Spence.
Seth. Seth.
We're when we become teenagers. We're on to episode 13.
13.
It's a big birthday for us.
Going on 30. Is that movie?
And we saw a few trailers this week.
It's for Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, and The Dark Knight Rises.
Very different movies. We've got an origin story with Spidey again, which, as Seth has said before, you can't do much wrong when you tell the origin story.
You can't.
And then we've
Sign me
got
up.
the end of a trilogy with The Dark Knight Rises, the end of this crazy mind sculptor movie where you go into people's dreams.
How many lands are we going?
If you haven't seen this Batman, what's the Batman Inception?
Oh,
YouTube?
the Batman complex?
We'll put that down in the
It's
description.
going right here.
No, description.
Oh,
we'll put
okay.
it here too.
I'm going to
I
write
guess.
the name at least.
Okay.
You can
Because
use
now
it.
we already said
It's
it's
awesome.
there.
It's awesome.
But we're going to put it there. Watch it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It'll blow your mind.
I want to see that movie. I do.
So, but anyway, back to what we were supposed to talk about. We've got Spider-Man first. Let's talk about that bad boy.
Okay.
Your baby.
Yeah.
You want to hold him?
Yeah, I can hold him. I'll start out.
Oh, you want to go? Okay.
I can. Well, you can if you want it.
Well, I'm going to make him wait for the expert's opinion.
Okay, you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to scrub it up here first.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the middle on this with hope that it'll be a good movie. I think it's going to be a good movie, but this trailer, it's definitely a darker origin story. You've got the main focus at the beginning is this question of where did his parents go and why and all this stuff, and that seems like it's going to be something that makes Harry turn into Peter.
It's a Harry Potter joke.
So yeah, you got that, and one weird thing that I felt about this movie, I like the Spider-Man casting. You might talk about this later, but I like it. I think he looks skinny, nerdy, teenager kid. The baby Spider-Man, that sounds funny, but the baby Spider-Man, he's got this bowl cut, and that movie about the kid named Damien where he's the devil.
The Omen.
The Omen. He looks like that kid. So Spidey is Lucifer in this film.
Antichrist.
The Antichrist. Yeah. So that's interesting. I like the movie. There's a really cool scene in the middle where cars are flying off a highway. I want to see more of that. But other than that, the end is retarded. It hurt my brain. It made me cry because it hurt my feelings. Have you ever seen the movie Doom? Most people didn't because it was horrible. You get this first person like movie experience which ends up not working at all. And for about 40 seconds you get this Spider-Man jumping through the city and all this stuff. Excuse me. You see him jumping over roads and he looks down like 100 stories and that stuff looks cool. But the rest of it, you see these buildings and stuff like that and it just looks fake in this real setting of this city that I don't know. It just was very off-putting to me, and it actually ruined the whole beginning, which was nicely paced for what it was. It's kind of weird and too dark, but yeah, didn't like that. I like the suit at the end. I'm not in love with it, but yeah.
So Spider-Man's my favorite. So this trailer was definitely different from the first teaser that we got with the combo of Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire in their Spider-Man franchise. That was the teaser trailer that had Spider-Man catching a helicopter in a web between the Twin Towers. And
Catches a fly in this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot like a helicopter.
Yeah. Anyway, that's like one of the most iconic teaser trailers of my life that I have seen in the theater and everything. This one definitely darker paced. I'm not really sure where they're going with the whole parents thing. Maybe they'll bring up they were like secret agents or SHIELD agents or something like that. That was later revealed that they were on some sort of mission and then died. That's why he's with his aunt and uncle. But there was no like Uncle Ben or any Aunt
Peter's
May.
a weirdo. He lives with his aunt
Yeah,
and
there's this
uncle.
weird dinner scene with Gwen Stacy and her family, and that was really, really weird. Spider-Man getting bit or Peter getting bit by the spider was not like Toby like falling onto the floor and grabbing a blanket and waking up like, I'm fine, like just all buff and everything. Now it's like he's pulling web out of like a wound in the back of his neck. So definitely a darker tone. I don't really like the suit, I will be honest. I don't really care for the suit at all. Yeah, it's red and blue.
It's
Yeah.
about where the similarity
It's
is.
about, yeah, other than that, like, it's here, there, and everywhere. I don't know. What's wrong with the classic? Kind of like the origin story. But, you know, it's still early. I thought X-Men First Class was going to be terrible, but it turned out to be okay. So
It only gets better, Seth.
yeah, I'm just gonna let this slide, and we'll see. I'm excited to see it, though.
And then...
Wait, I think that there was something that you were excited about. Like, you needed to see someone we hadn't seen.
Jameson!
Yeah?
The first Jameson was awesome.
Yeah.
This is my make or break moment. We need to see him.
Yeah?
It needs to be awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
No problem.
Then before Harry Potter, you got a little preview into Batception,
Yeah.
as we've so nicely named it.
It's called Inception, Master Wayne.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
First, they heat up some leftovers for you.
Mm-hmm.
They feed you some old shots.
Some old voice dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Speak
And then you get to the part where Gordon's been hospitalized, and apparently to be hospitalized, he got punched in the mouth 54 times. Because you can't understand a word this guy's saying until it took me like 3 or 4 watches to be like, oh, those are words.
In the theater when we watched it, I was like, what just happened? Like,
And then you see Bane, and then you move on. You're like, okay, I'm moving forward.
Yeah.
You can't understand anything Gordon's saying. He's just like, the city needs blah, 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 blah. Then you see like Bruce Wayne's shoulders in this movie too.
Yeah.
So that's cool and whatever.
Yeah.
But then you get to the meat and potatoes of this movie. You see the bad guy.
Yeah. For like a second. He's got a big like mouth cage on. Kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of like Mortal Kombat or something.
Bane is his name. I hope for this movie. I have a hope. Break the bat. Let's do that. I hope that happens.
Bane, iconically in the late 80s, broke Batman over his knee and broke his back, and Bruce Wayne had to stop being Batman for a while.
Yeah.
So that's what Spencer means when he wants Bane to break the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, gotta hope. You want anything from it?
Really, I know it's not going to happen. I would love to see Cillian Murphy return as the Scarecrow. I'd love to see Heath as the Joker. I know we're not going to see either of this.
This kid's got hopes out the wazoo for this movie.
So what? I can have a couple of hopes. Jeez.
Okay.
And then I would love to see Ra's al Ghul. I would love to see Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul, which my hopes are up because at the beginning of the trailer, the whole monologue is from the first Batman Begins film when he's talking about Batman being an idea and a symbol of terror for those who are evil. And so, I don't know. I would like to see all those things. I would like it to be pulled back together. Does that make sense? Because
Full circle.
yeah, and I just hope not too much time has passed
So
between
you hope
Dark
he
Knight.
climbs a mountain at the end of this movie.
Sure.
Ah!
I hope that not too much time has passed between this and The Dark Knight, because remember, like 6 months passed between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight,
Yeah.
and I just hope that like we haven't fallen too much off the bandwagon. I know that
It's just come back and Gotham's fallen.
just like crazy, and I hate it when that happens. I like to see the progression of things.
So we've got that, and then strangely enough, something I should have looked up.
Yeah.
We've got
You
two.
can look it up. I can talk for a second.
We've got 2 movies there, and they turn into 2 video games that are coming out here soon.
There's a Spider-Man game that's coming out. I'm not really sure what it's called.
It's the sequel to Shattered Dimension. I'm looking that up right now. I should know this. I work with video games.
Edge of Time.
Edge of Time. And then you've got Batman.
Arkham City.
Arkham City coming up.
Which I already have pre-ordered and completely bought off.
Yeah, I've got the collector's edition, which they just announced here recently.
Just saying, it's pretty wonderful.
Excited.
And
wait, I think we need to do a PSA real quick. Can you cut this with me?
I could try.
Okay.
I was just...
We're looking at you.
I know, we all know. Us and you.
You need to play this game.
This needs to happen.
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum. We know it's in your house.
We've told you before.
You should play.
Told you on Facebook. We've told you in person. We've made threats to your family that no one remembered apparently when I made those threats. But you need to play this, okay?
You should.
It's for all our good.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a good flick. Game. My bad.
It's a video game.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's those coming out, which is strange. Neither of us really excited for Edge of Time.
No, I am pumped, as you can tell when I already said that I already have the game paid off.
Pumped!
I'm excited.
And it doesn't come out till October.
I know, and I even dressed up for the last game.
Yeah.
The release. That was the Joker.
There was a kid that did better than him. Won the costume contest.
He was a little kid.
He's a little kid.
We had to let him win.
Other than that, tonight, as we're filming this, not tonight when you're watching it, we're going to see one of the end of at least the superhero summer movie season, almost the end of the summer movie season. We've still got Cowboys and Aliens coming. But we've got Captain America, the first Avenger, which if I haven't said on this show, I think I have, that title makes no sense. He's not even one of the first 4 Avengers. I remember, we have said this before. But if you haven't, I need to yell at you. He's not even the first 4 Avengers. Thank you.
He was frozen though when they were put together. He would have been there if he was unfrozen.
He wasn't there. He's not one of the first Avengers. Are you making a crybaby face? Go ahead and tell them how you feel about this movie going into it tonight.
I'm pretty excited. We'll see. I don't have high expectations. I'm really excited to see Hugo Weaving as Red Skull.
Give me I need something solid to sit on. How are you feeling going into this?
What? I'm really worried about it.
But I need something solid. I'm really worried. That doesn't give me anything.
Fine. I'm like 65, 70% on this.
65? That's a...
You said it was going to be crappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you think it's going to be crappy. And I'm sorry. I want to be proven wrong. Don't get me wrong. I want to be proven wrong. I want this to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you're scared.
I'm very scared. But part of that's because I'm not the biggest Cap fan in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Don't hate me.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
This kid!
What about you?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Give me something solid to start.
I'm getting there! You gave me 4 seconds of mumbling. That's all I get? 4 seconds of mumbling? The movie... like I said when we gave our reviews at the beginning, looks bad. I'm hoping for better.
This last trailer was good where he jumped on the grenade.
Yeah, I really like that. It gave a purpose and a feeling for it, but I'm still not high hopes. I'm probably right with you, 60, 65. You're not passing this quiz. So yeah.
Prove us wrong.
Yeah, prove us wrong. Tell us stuff. We've got a few shows coming up. We've got Captain America review. We're going to have probably a end of the summer movie season, recap what we thought of everything. But then after the summer movie season, we really die off. So we need you. I know you watch. It says 24 people watched. We get 2 comments. Thank you very much.
Yes, we do
for the
appreciate
people
you.
commenting.
Yeah,
we read them.
Send us emails.
Send us emails.
Yeah.
It really helps us out. If you have any ideas for us, if there's anything coming up,
it encourages us to keep doing it.
If you want to hear about HeroClix, we'll talk about HeroClix. If you want to hear about video games, we'll talk about video games.
Heck, if you just want to hear about us.
If you want us to take you on a cribs tour of Seth's bathroom, that can happen. We'll find out 2-ply, 1-ply, what he shampoo, what kind of... I mean, you've got to have upkeep to keep this up. If you want that, let us know. Let us know whatever you want.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Anything.
Thank you very much.
You have a wonderful
Keep tuning
day.
in. Have
Yes.
a great day.
Great day.
Wonderful, great.
Mm-hmm.